Hey boys, welcome back to another Bleach Bracehold video, and today we're going to answer the question, see what I did there, is it worth something on the STERNRITTER summons the Blood Warfare? So yes, finally, Bambi, Aaroniero, and Candice have made their return after 3 months, and is it worth something for? Right off the bat, as always, yes. Even regardless of what I'm about to say in this video, whether they're actually worth something for meta-wise, you should always pull for your favorite characters. If you like Bambi, if you like Aaroniero, if you like Candice, you should pull for them regardless if they're good or bad. That's how you should be playing this game, and that's the best advice I can give you, right? Even having said that, all 3 characters, at least the banner characters, are still top tier to this day, so you have the best of both worlds in a sense. You can pull for your favorite character, and they're also top tier, amazingly good characters. So let's start off this is it worth something video. Should you pull? Let's look at the featured units, right? So firstly, it's nicely broken down into 3 categories, I guess, right? You have the 3 banner characters, you have the 3 premium characters, and then you have the 3 seasonal characters. So it's nice and easy to break it down. We can talk about all 3 in one go. So firstly, the premium characters. These are the ones you kind of don't want to pull for, right? These are the ones that you really don't want to see when you are summoning this banner. The Tensor is usable, but you probably won't use him. He is a 14 recharge link, so he will be a good link for your Candice if you do pull her. The Shinji is a low stamina damage plus 30% link. Somewhat usable in epic raid. If you do have him, you're only going to really use that link as an epic raid link, and that's pretty much about it. You can actually use on Aaroniero, so that's kind of nice. You can use on him. And then you have the Shuhei, who just is a 20 Nadling, so the Shuhei isn't good. The 2 other links still are good. 14 recharge, low stamina link, can't really go wrong with them. Then you have this seasonal banner, being the Halloween 2017 banner. Do keep in mind, and it's kind of important why they're in here. So if you don't pull them now, if you miss your chance to pull these characters, these seasonal characters, you will be able to buy their packs sometime November. So do keep that in mind, because these 3 seasonal characters, the Orihime, Yoruichi, and Soifon, are going to be getting their resurrection sometime October. So do keep a lookout for that. That means if you do pull them, they will be getting an upgrade sometime next month, and they will be giving you more orbs. So technically, if you do pull them now, they're basically giving you 200 orbs. 50 for the 5-star, 75 for the 6-star, and then an additional 75 in October when they do get resurrected. These 3 characters are still usable to this day. They're not the best. They don't really hold up to the new characters, but they definitely still are usable in today's standards, I guess, right? Same goes to the premium characters, but I don't think you really ever use these characters. You might use the seasonal cards when they do get their upgrade, because if you don't know, they are getting their resurrection like 6 months early. I believe they shouldn't get their resurrection until like 2021, but because the way they do seasonal resurrections now, they are going to be getting pushed forward a few months, getting the resurrection early, which hopefully does make them a bit better. And really, I'm looking forward to it. We have a recharge link that will definitely make Orihime a bit better. They give her strong attack damage. And then you have the Yoruichi. Maybe they're going to give her DR. That might make her a good link. And then you have the Soifon, who is a stamina recovery link. So just give her recharge. That will definitely make her better. And it will also make her a good link in co-op. And that's really all there is to say about the filler characters. Okay fillers, you don't really want to pull them anyway, but they're not bad. They're not bad. And now, let's talk about the 3 banner characters. So firstly, Aaroniero. Aaroniero is a bit hit or miss, because he was literally 2 months ago, he was the best PP character in the game. I have him max transcended. He was the king of PP. He has that debuff skill, which is massively important in PP because it does lower the opponent's stats. It does get rid of their boost. It's a very important factor in winning games. However, since Drugum is coming out, every character in PvP is now just okay. That's basically how it is. So he's good in PvP. Obviously, if you put him against Drugum, he's going to die. That's just how it is, right? But if he takes out the side lanes, he does his job. That's what I do with him in PvP, right? I still use him today, even going against Drugum. He is there to take out the side lanes and to lower their stats, and that's how he basically works. He is not bad in PvP. Obviously, it's a bit tough using him because the Drugum exists, but pretty much that can be said for every character, but basically chat. If you're not a speed character, you're going to struggle against Drugum, and that's basically how it is, unfortunately. So yes, even though he does get destroyed by Drugum, you can still use him correctly to take out the side lanes, to make sure that your team has a 3v1 against Drugum and hopes to win that 3v1 fight, because it's tough out here with Drugum, right? It's tough out here. But having said that, he's still quite a fun character to play around with. He does have a 40% Berserker, so for some reason, if you do want to rock him as a hybrid, you can do that. I don't recommend it, but hey, it's an option. The debuff skill is kind of cool to play around with as well, because you can do some nasty damage numbers in guild quests and also just play around in PvE and stuff like that. And also, since he is a flurry character that can do a lot of damage and that debuff skill, you can actually use him in Sankamon. He does have the instant kill, so if you are kind of struggling on a floor that has speed characters, I know I use him in the human killer floor where you're supposed to use Swimsuit, Orihime, and Mayuri. I actually use this Asuka instead because he lowers their defense, you can do more damage, he has the flurry, so he basically tanks. He also has the start barrier, which means you can just take a lot of damage, you can probably dodge their soul bombs, and that's basically about it. You will have use for this character if you do pull him. That's basically how it is. He's not a bad character whatsoever. Then, let's talk about Bambietta, another very good character. So Bambietta is a recharge character, Sober Killer, speed, burn on everything, does more damage to burned enemies, Berserker plus 20%, Havoc plus 20%, Frenzy, Sprinter plus 1, Devastation, Debilitator. Very good character. I kind of spoke fast there, I apologize. But yeah, she's not a bad character whatsoever, right? She has the skills to back her up. She has the strong attacks, and her strong attacks, if you are wondering, are very good. The first strong attack is actually fun enough, similar to the Soifon that's in this banner. It's a weird strong attack, right? It's not the best, it's not the worst. It's not really bad in whatsoever. It's a trail of explosions in front of her, basically, and then it explodes. It's not a bad strong attack. It does the damage. It does what you want to do. Could have been better, though. I will say that. And then her SA2 is a 960 in front of her, and then her SA3 is a 1,200 radius around her. So overall, amazing character. I would probably say she's a top 5 speed character. I would have said she was the best range Sober Killer character in the game for speed, but unfortunately, 5th Anniversary Blackhair has now taken that title. But having said that, she is not bad. She's also a very good Guildcrest character. If you have her, definitely use her because she is not bad. And also, she's kind of fun to play around with. Her visuals are really good. And it's also Bambietta. Can't really go wrong with Bambietta. And then the last character to talk about is Candice, who definitely is the best main character in the game. That's my opinion. I think a lot of people do share that opinion too. Candice comes with paralysis on all of her attacks, Berserker plus 20%, Bruiser plus 20%, Debilitator plus 5, Devastation plus 40, Frenzy, Havoc plus 20%, Sprinter plus 2, and Weaken Defense. An amazing character. She does have the Aranka Killer, so she is also the best mind Aranka Killer character in the game, and also the best mind character in the game. The artwork is on point, her character model is on point, and also her gameplay is on point. And let's actually talk about her strong attack. So, her SA1 is a lunge forward. Her SA2 is similar to Bambietta, a 960 in front of her, and then her SA3 is a 1,200 radius around her. So essentially, her and Bambietta almost have the exact same strong attacks. The only difference is that SA1, Candice does inflict paralysis and also weakens defense, has that extra flash step, and then Bambietta inflicts burn and also just does more damage to burnt enemies. So overall, lads, this banner right here is not a bad banner to pull on. You really can't go wrong with it, but do keep in mind we do have some good, important characters coming out, being the Burn the Witch characters. But I understand if you don't even care about Burn the Witch, because obviously not everyone has read it. The anime isn't even out yet. It will be coming out on October 2nd. So you really can't go wrong with this banner. If you do decide to pull this banner, I really hope you get what you want. I actually did do a test of 10 steps on the simulator, and fun enough, I ended up walking away with all 3 banner characters. But I will say that's just getting lucky. The chance to pull a banner character is 0.667, which means you actually have a better chance to pull a banner character now than you did 3 months ago, because there are 3 less fillers. 3 months ago, if you did pull on their main banner, you had a 0.5% chance to pull the character that you wanted. Now you have a 0.667, so you have a better chance to pull a character that you want. And if you do go on, I really hope you get what you want. That being said, now let's talk about the other 2 banners that are coming out. We're going to go over this quickly because it isn't really too important. So the first one, the Extreme Co-op Selection. Should you summon? No. Is it worth something? No. Look at the filler post. You can see for yourself. These characters aren't top tier whatsoever. I mean, if you really want to go for it now or something like that, maybe consider pulling, but yeah, this banner isn't worth something for. There's probably better banners to pull for in the future. You really shouldn't be spending your orbs here, right? Let me just say that right now. And then another one is the Desert Society Rukia is returning. Unfortunately, as it stands right now, we don't know the exact filler pool, but I will say right now, regardless of what comes out in the future, it is not worth something on this banner. Even though Desert Rukia is enticing because she is a Link Sword character, even though I don't have one, I'm kind of tempted to pull. You should really only do the first multi because that will cost you 50 orbs. Again, we don't know the exact details of the banner, but what you will know is that it's basically a cycle summon. So we have received a banner like this in the past where the first 6 and 11 step is 50 orbs. What you see on screen right now is the Spring Festival summons. What we're getting right now is the Fall Festival summons, right? So we get these like every 3 or so months, right? And it does feature a lot of seasonal characters. You would think it's nice to pull on, but they have like 20 fillers. What you see right now is the filler pool, the Spring Festival one, right? This isn't the new banner, but what you're going to expect to see when we do get information about the Fall Festival banner with Desert Rukia is there going to be a bunch of seasonal characters in there, and the rate just isn't good. The first 2 steps are 3%, step 3 is 4%, step 4 is 6%, and then step 5 is an 8% chance. But only on that step 5, you have a 0.444% chance to pull the character of your choice. So if you're only really pulling for Rukia, which is what you're probably only doing because there's no other reason to pull on this banner, then you really don't have a chance here. Like, you really don't have a good chance of pulling who you want. So again, I would also skip this banner. If you've seen Tor Crunch's video, he didn't obviously upload the summon video because he didn't record at the time, but he spent 20,000 orbs from Machine Society Ruruka on a banner like this, where it had a bunch of fillers, and it just isn't really worth stunning for. So overall, don't pull in the Extreme Card banner, don't pull in this banner, only do the 50 orb multi because that's the only one really worth going for. It's 50 orbs. If you get a new character, you just made profit. And do consider pulling on the STERNRITTER banner because it is not a bad banner to pull on. If you want the characters, go for them, and I wish you luck, and hopefully you get what you want. So overall, lads, that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I know I do speak fast, so I do apologize for that. My voice is also going, so it kind of hurts speaking right now. So, hey, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smack the like, subscribe, good stuff, and I'll see you lads in the next one. Peace.